Have you ever paused to consider how the very layout of our towns and cities, particularly their industrial heartlands, came to be? Imagine a world where the power to create and produce was tethered to specific geographical points, a world where factories could only exist in a few, often inconvenient, places. What if a single, groundbreaking invention completely shattered those geographical limitations, unleashing an era of unprecedented growth and transformation? Well, steam engines absolutely revolutionized factory locations by liberating them from their strict dependence on natural water sources, paving the way for industrial development to spread for beyond riverbanks into new inland territories, closer to raw materials and burgeoning labor pools. Before the widespread adoption of steam power, nearly all large-scale manufacturing operations relied heavily on the raw power of water wheels. This meant that factories had to be strategically built alongside fast-flowing rivers or powerful waterfalls. Imagine the practical challenges this presented for early industrialists. Suitable riverside land was inherently limited, often remote, and quite expensive, leading to intense competition for those prime locations. This geographical constraint frequently placed factories from urban centers where the workforce lived, and often a considerable distance from where raw materials like iron ore or timber were most easily sourced. The brilliant innovation of the steam engine, especially with the pivotal improvements made by figures like James Watt in the late 1700s, offered a truly game-changing alternative. Instead of needing rushing water, these powerful engines generated immense, consistent power by efficiently burning fuels like coal or wood. Critically, these fuels could be transported to almost any chosen site, making the power source essentially portable and vastly more flexible. This fundamental decoupling of industrial power from a fixed natural resource was nothing short of revolutionary for the trajectory of global industrial development. This newfound flexibility meant that factory owners could now make strategic decisions about locations based on entirely new and practical criteria. They could construct vast manufacturing facilities in burgeoning urban areas, ensuring closer proximity to a plentiful and growing supply of skilled and unskilled labor, as well as easy access to expanding markets for their finished goods. Alternatively, factories could be strategically placed directly adjacent to rich coal mines, drastically cutting down on the cost and time associated with transporting heavy fuel. This dramatic shift fundamentally altered the physical geography of industrial landscapes and spurred new patterns of settlement. Beyond just the immediate choice of location, this profound shift in power source brought with it an incredible surge in both efficiency and the sheer scale of production possible. Factories could become much larger, more robust, and significantly more complex, allowing for the integration of multiple, intricate stages of production all under one expansive roof. This wasn't merely about moving existing buildings. It actively fostered the development of entirely new, interconnected infrastructure. Think of the elaborate canal networks, and later the revolutionary railway systems, which were specifically designed to efficiently transport massive quantities of coal to these new inland powerhouses, and then to distribute the ever-increasing volume of finished products far and wide. It was, in essence, the birth of modern industrial urban planning, fundamentally rethinking how communities and commerce would grow and interact. So, by granting industries the unprecedented freedom to choose their operational ground, steam engines didn't just facilitate the relocation of factories. They ignited a profound and widespread industrial boom across nations, catalyzed the rapid growth of vibrant new urban centers, and fundamentally reshaped the economic, social, and even political fabric of societies, ultimately setting the stage for the highly industrialized and interconnected modern world we know today.
If you're into this, like, subscribe, and drop a comment.